Hello. Once again, not here for a long time. Just here for a good time. Um, today was today was a good day. Today was a good day. And yesterday I was complaining to my best friend that I feel like there's not much that I've changed. Um, I know I've grown, but there's no evidence of my growth that I can touch. Oh, this, that, and third. One would argue that it is healthy, but another would argue that it's being ungrateful. Because if we are only personally, if I'm only grateful for the things that I cannot see, reverse. If I'm only grateful for the things that I can see, then it gives a lot of doubt to the things that I should hope for. And of course, I want to say something smart, but I've got nothing. But yeah, there was something going on at the back of my head when I was journaling. No, in fact, before I even started my Bible study, there was something going on at the back of my head. I sat down, and for pretty much most of June, I was feeling accused of someone that I no longer am. And yeah, there were lies tripping in my mind and all of those things. And yeah, as I was like praying about it before I did my Bible study, I did realize that I was getting very comfortable with the joy that I've been having and the peace that I've been having. And I think for like 2 weeks or a week, I haven't had that joy. And it made me realize that I was getting too comfortable with the joy given and the peace given more than the one who gives it. And I was slowly, with the peace and with the joy, I was slowly going back to trusting in my own understanding and, wanting control over things. Like, all of these things were happening subconsciously until, and then when I realized it, I only realized it when the peace was, I felt like I did have peace for a couple of days, and it was something. It threw me off. So that was my realization today, that I was getting too comfortable with the peace and joy, and I was so grateful for it, but I was missing the point that it is not about the gift, it is pretty much about the one that gives it. And then, yeah, I'm about to go. No, that's a lie. I wanna finish watching Sheep Detective while I eat my maize, and then go to bed. Tomorrow is Friday. As I speak, it is 9:59. And yeah, hopefully I should be in bed should be asleep by 11, hopefully. Yesterday I slept after, I think, 6 minutes after midnight. And I woke up around I woke early. I woke up early, then went back to bed, went back to sleep, and then woke up again after. I think it was like somewhere around 8:45, 8:46, somewhere over there. I stayed in bed a little longer. Can't tell you why, but I did stay in bed a little longer. But yeah, I started working I think around 9:30 or sometime around at 10. Let me just say 10 o'clock. Yeah, I have also finished studying the book of Titus. I've got 7 days remaining for the 100-day challenge. It's been wonderful, really. So I've got 7 days left. I can't wait to disappear. This has been the most I've been online, like actively online, my entire life. Like posting almost every single day. Like the only 2 weeks that I didn't post is when, yeah, we had funerals and yeah, but yeah, it's been wonderful. So the remaining 7 days, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to revisit all 3 books and summarize them. So yeah, and then disappear. So yeah, I guess this is it for today. I love you. Bye.